Alright guys, I just thought I'd do a little video here. I am beside myself right now at how amazing Lucas is right now. The Lucas transmission stop hard shifting, stop slipping, fluid. A lot of car guys know what I'm talking about. The fluid I'm talking about, the little cone-shaped white bottle that a lot of people swear by. Well, this is the 01 LB7, if for those that can't tell the difference in gauge clusters. Let's turn it around here. Listen to how, did you hear how smooth that shifted? Every single gear was smooth, just like Allison is always meant to be. Allison was always meant to be a smooth shifting transmission. In my opinion, after riding in a Power Stroke, a 6005, this shifts exactly luxurious, very luxurious. You cannot ask for a better shifting transmission. Allison is my favorite, and it is praised among the heavy-duty community for being such a well-renowned transmission used in a lot of applications. Tour buses have Allisons, school buses have Allisons, and this isn't just like, oh, Allison is the best, go screw the rest of you, No, this is, I'm saying this shifts exactly like an Allison should. And look at my mileage. Without it shaking too bad. Like I said, I'm beside myself. I have not a lot of words to say. I put 2 bottles of Lucas in here, and the day I bought this truck, it shifted okay. The day I picked it up, which I don't know if I ever did tell the story, I'll make another video, but this is just about Lucas and Allison right now. I tried looking around on the forums and everything, and I couldn't find about putting Lucas in the Allison transmission, and anybody that had any reviews of putting Lucas in an Allison transmission. So I was kind of nervous about it for a long time. This transmission, since the day I bought it, has shifted very rough and smashed into quite a few gears. And over the years of abuse and EFI Live now, and a crappy Super Chips tuner when I first bought it, it's taken a lot of abuse. And for 250,000 miles, my dad's LLY shifts almost like a brand new transmission, and that transmission hadn't had fluid changed since the day he bought it, which had 80,000 miles, and we didn't change it until about 230 or 240,000 miles. Fluid still looked brand new, and that was running a Bully Dog from the day he bought it. It's been 10 years now, 2018 now, 10 years that he's owned his truck, and he's never had it shift hard or rough or erratically, other than the Bully Dog not knowing how to tell the transmission to shift sometimes, like EFI Live would. But this transmission has always been a hard shifting transmission for me. The guy before me must have done a shit ton of burnouts or overheated the fluid or ran it low too many times. It's always shifted rough. And now I am beside myself because it shifts exactly the way an Allison should. Smooth. Thanks to Lucas transmission fluid additive. I drained out about 1.5 quarts. I put in 2 24-ounce bottles. Took forever for that stuff to drain down in there because it's like snail snot. But you know what? Well worth it. It was an immediate difference. I could immediately tell how much better this truck drives now. It is like a brand new truck. I just can't get over it. It is so incredibly nice. So I will keep you guys posted. I mean, I haven't put more than 20-30 miles on this fluid yet, so I will keep you guys posted to see how Allison takes to this transmission fluid. But if you guys have read the Lucas bottle, it says that it is safe for all transmission and transmission fluids except for CVT transmissions. Well, that's fine because Allison's not a CVT, duh. So does, like, I think it's second to third or third to fourth, it's always been a hard smasher. It doesn't take any time to shift. It would bam, shift into gear. Just bam. That's exactly how I can describe it. It was never smooth, ever. And it only got worse as I racked on the miles, because I bought it with 210.5, and now we're, going on 255. So in the last 2 years, I have towed a boatload of trailers, and I've probably towed the truck's maximum payload once or twice, maybe 12,000 pounds, 13,000 pounds, hauling that F-250 on a car trailer, lifted 6.0, 800-900 pound engine there, with the 6-inch lift kit and all that garbage, big monster frickin' tires. So it's got some weight to it. I mean, that thing weighs probably 8,500 pounds, if not. That's probably being generous. It's probably a couple hundred pounds heavier. I mean, it's crew cab, short bed, just everything. So, and this thing, it's done a lot for me. And I've always had doubts about the longevity of this transmission because of how hard it does shift. But you know what? It's always been very good to me. And it has never let me down. It's never slipped, other than the torque converter. The torque converter is obviously one of the weaker links of the transmission. And I've slipped the torque converter quite a few times now. But I've never slipped any of the gears. So, but even the torque converter just rolls in and engages so softly, just like I know it should. So I will highly, highly, highly recommend at Lucas, if your Allison's starting to shift a little funny, and granted, usually there's a reason that Allison starts shifting funny. Low fluid, burnt fluid, you overheated it, something, bearings go out, or valves start sticking, something. But even if valves start sticking, throw a bottle of Lucas in there, or two. I recommend two, because I was kind of nervous about not getting the results I wanted with just one bottle. So I threw two in there, and it says safe for all transmissions, will not void your factory warranty. I'm like, sure, why not? Sounds pretty safe to me. And I got a backup truck, the LBZ, if anything ever does happen. So I got someone to come pick me up, so I can go pick up the LBZ, load it on the trailer, and all that good stuff. So, it's worth a shot. It really was. And right now, I mean, the fluid's a little low. I think it's about a half quart low. And even with being low, it shifts beautiful. And I'm just driving it around to get the temp up so I can check the fluid. It's about 140 degrees here. Because I want it to be as hot as fully warmed up, so I can check it properly at the hot mark. So, and it was at 120 degrees, and it was below the hash marks for the hot. So I was like, well, let's warm it up all the way, and then we'll check it and get a verification, and see whether we need to hit Napa in the morning and pick up. I'm just going to pick up Lucas, regular transmission fluid. It says Allison on the back, even though it doesn't say Allison 1000. It says like C4 or something like that, I think. I don't remember. But, yeah, it should. That's what I put in the LBZ after I did the tranny lines, and it's been holding up good so far. So, but it even engages in drive and reverse nice and smooth now. That was the first harder shift, and that might be due to us being a little low, but like I said, I'm just driving around to get it up to temp. It already cooled down a little bit, 1 degree. Highly, 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 highly recommend Lucas tranny fluid for Allison 1000. This is an 01 5-speed, and it has made the world of difference, and I am not afraid to have put the product in there. So but I will keep you guys updated, probably a 1,000-mile review, and let you know how she's doing. But so, alrighty, take her easy.